Hi and welcome to Excel tutorial of membership registration system. I'm going to show you how this works. So first of all, let's reset the whole program. There we go. And here let's say we have a new member, and the name of the member happens to be Sally. Let's say Sally South End, and she lives in 45 Rushford Road. Now, postcode SE, telephone number of Sally, date, and Sally's ID. Let's say she's a pilot, and type, membership type, she's annual member, and here fees paid £45 there. So we can just enter Sally's details there, click, and there we go, that's Sally's details. And if we want, we can also delete if we want, because we have repeating here. You see, we can just select and delete and add more. So what I'm going to do now is take you guys straight into Excel development environment, where we will create a table and also create a form. But before then, let me show you what's happening here. Once you click on add, all of those information is added straight onto the spreadsheet here, and that is it. Okay, so let's go straight into Excel now, and we have a go at completing another one. Hi and welcome to Excel Management System of Membership Registration tutorials. So if you don't have this developer menu here, all you need to do is to go to File, select that, select Options. Right inside the option, this dialog box pops in. You then need to select the Customize ribbon, and there make sure Developer tab is checked. Once that is checked, click on OK, and you end up with this menu. Click on this menu. All you want to do is to select Visual Basic, or you can always press Alt F11. There we go, Visual Basic. Now let's go to Insert. Click on Insert User Form, select User Form, and there we go. Now the next thing we want to do is to define the size of this user form. I'm going to define the size of this user form to about, let's make this one 700, and the width, I'm going to make the width 1030. There we go. Now that that is done, the next thing I would like to do is I'm going to go to the toolbox. If you don't have the toolbox there we go, that's the toolbox right there. Select the toolbox, and then let's select frame. We'll add one frame up there, click and add another frame down here, and another one here. There. Let me move this one aside so we can see what we're doing. Now, once all those frames are added, the next thing I like to do is to click on Label. Add that there. And I also need a text box. That's the text box. Add the text box. I need in total text box and total and the label. I'm going to need about 10 of those in total. But first thing first, let's come straight to the properties here and increase the font size before I copy it. So I'm going to make that maybe 16 bold. There we go. Then we can just hold on to the control and click and drag. Okay, we need 10 of those in total. And there we go. Just maybe, yeah, we need more room here. And one more there. And the next thing is let me just go to the file and save this before we can continue. Come in here, give it a name. So registration system. There. So I'm going to save that somewhere. Alright, let's just save it right in here somewhere. Okay, maybe I should create a folder. I'll call that folder Excel. Double click on that folder and save. Oh, okay, let's save it as macro enabled right here. Macro enabled, and click on save. There we go, it's saved now. Now the next thing is I'm going to copy one of these and just paste it up here. That's going to be just my title, showing, let's say, membership. Registration system. There. And I'll still have to increase the font size though. Let's come in here and get that increased font. Okay, just for now. There we go. Okay guys, the next thing I would like to do now is let me add a list box. Let's see, I think this is a, no, that's not a list box. This is a list box here. No, that's a combo. This is a list box. Okay, just draw it. Scroll right down. Undo that. Back to the toolbox within the selection tool. Yep. Okay, we're going to need some buttons as well, so let's grab one button here. I can always copy this across anyway, so move this down. Yeah, I might need, yeah, and maybe one there. Okay, it's likely I'm going to need a button here, but I still haven't made up my mind what I intend to do. Okay, now the next thing I'd like to do here is let's give this one, let's change the caption of this one to reference number. Or let's just call it ref number. And here, do that again. Okay, now the next one here is going to be first name. Surname. And so on. So I'm going to speed that up and then get back to you guys. Okay, this is how it looks like now. So when I run it, this is what you guys will see. But there's one thing I intend to do. Let me get the workbook itself. Oh, yep, worksheet. Let's come in here, and I'm going to add a title here. So I'm going to call that ref. Okay, reference number. I'm just going to call it, let's call it reference. Reference number. Then the next one that's going to follow, that's going to be surname, or first name actually. Then we have surname here. Address, postcode, and so on. Okay, now that I have all the columns settled, so I'm not just going to put a border around it. Let's come in here, add a border, right, and maybe, okay, that's fine. And also might as well make it bold. Okay. Oh, look at an error here. That's supposed to be fees. Okay, that's done. Now let's go into the program now. Now the first thing I like to do is, supposing I want to add all of this information, add new, we clear this, then add data. So maybe let's just copy this here and just call that add data. Add. Okay, and there I'm just going to say add data. That will add the data onto the spreadsheet. So double click on add data, and right underneath option explicit, maybe I should declare some variables there. I can even declare it as a local variable. Okay, let's declare it as a local variable. Dim. I'm going to call that will be workspace as worksheet there, and then let's dim add new. Let me make that add new as range. That's for the range of the item. Okay, let's get rid of one of those. Now ask the system to set worksheet as, that will be sheet number 1. Okay, and let's set add new equals, that's sheet.range, making reference to the range I intend to use. I'm going to use 65,000 plus anyway, so that's just for almost the entire worksheet itself. Dot end, and that is going to be xlUp, xlUp dot offset, and that is going to be 1 by 0, so that should be incrementing for me. Alright, so the next thing I want to do now is say new dot offset. It's going to start from 0, 0 dot value equals, let's check out the name of the very first one, and that is going to be, let's come in here, there we go, txt ref. So go back into the code and just paste that here. I'm going to delete this now, equals txt ref dot text. There, that's my very first cell. So I'm going to just copy this. I actually need 10 of those. Right, so I'm just going to now change this around. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and so on. There. So now I need the names of each individual component here. The next one is surname, first name. And just change that around. And this is going to be surname anyway. Then the next one, I think that is your address and postcode. Alright. Come right in here. We have address here. Then this one is going to be postcode. Right. Then we have telephone. Okay, I'm just going to speed that up now and get back to you guys. Okay guys, that is it all done, but here I need to enter A there. Yeah, so I'm now going to try it out. As you can see, there's nothing on the spreadsheet itself, so let's enter some data on the form. So let's say that the reference and the name, let's say the name is Dynamic Hunter, and address is number 12 Godson, close. And here let's do that again. Right. Yeah. Telephone number, date, let's say is today's date, and proof of ID. Oh, proof of ID can be, let's say student ID, then member type, the annual, and here fees, let's go for maybe about £45. There. Okay, now let's click on add. See this very one here, this very button, so I'm going to click on it now. Now I will then click on it. You see that, guys? Let's add more. You see that? So that is fine, that's working the way I want. So guys, with that, I'm going to call it the end of the very first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.